Hi, Student Success. Welcome to week 9. So we are officially in the second half of our semester, which is another good time for me to remind you of your student services assignment and workshop. So you can attend a student life activity, you can attend one of the workshops. There are a whole bunch of options. Make sure you check out the video or the instructions on how to get registered. Once you register, I do not need your registration. It's once you attend, I need the certificate of attendance. So the email or the certificate or whatever proof that you have that you attended, because all of the events and workshops are a little different with that. That is what you will submit. So if you have questions on that, please feel free to reach out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into week 9. I do want to say that I have put in the announcements for the last several weeks kind of leading up so that you were reminded that this is another workshop week. So I do have it listed, a couple times here. I put it in week 7, I put it in week 6. So it's in week 8. Hopefully this is not a surprise to you that you have a workshop to attend or watch like you did with the note-taking one. So depending on when you're watching this video, the workshop is running on Monday the 20th at 3 p.m. Main campus B201, Akron campus A112, or there's the Zoom link. Or if you cannot make those times, I will upload the link that evening. Usually it takes a few hours. I get it sent to me and then I put it into Brightspace. So I will put it in as an announcement. I will also put it in under the lessons tab so you can see it in a couple different places. So it is a finance workshop and that is going to be tied into your assignment for this week. So I will end up putting it under more than likely like week 9 videos. I'll probably even put it under the assignments right above this, so you'll have a couple different places. So all you have for this week is your chapter 11. That's the basis of kind of finance, money management, which I think is one of these things that applies no matter if you're a CCP student taking this class as maybe a 16-year-old or you've already had a career and a family, but we always have to think about money management, unfortunately. So that's what chapter 11 focuses on. And then we have the personal finance workshop. So what you will do is you will watch the workshop somehow, whether it's live the day of or after the fact through the link. And then you have this personal finance, they call it a quiz. You're going to use the workshop to help you with the quiz. You only have one opportunity to complete this. And so please make sure you don't do this without watching the workshop first, unless you are completely confident in your finance skills. But I still really encourage you to watch the workshop first before taking this, because it's going to help inform you on how to answer the questions. So once you hit launch quiz, it's going to have you start the quiz, and then it's going to ask you questions. You can see, go through, there we go, 20 questions. So you want to make sure that you are answering every question and using that workshop link to help guide you through it. That is your only assignment for this week. It'll also count for your weekly attendance. So please make sure you watch the workshop or attend it if you're attending it in person, and then complete this quiz by Sunday. That'll count as your week 9 attendance as well. If you have any questions on this, please let me know. It's not one that you have to register for or anything like that. You just kind of hop right in. And again, use my announcements if you are going to join via Zoom, because inside my announcements for the last multiple weeks, including the one for this week, I have the Zoom link already embedded in there, as well as where it's located face-to-face. So again, watch the workshop, complete the personal finance quiz that goes along with it by Sunday, and that also counts as your attendance. Please reach out if you have any questions. Have a great week.